TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred on this date in years past, both recognized by other historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the smart device application Today in History, What Happened Today in History, Historical Calendar, and the website onthisday.com. For links to those sources, the music, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar in the description below. Anyway, I am Eozander, and today I am joined by...
GE right here.
Yep, in the live studio audience. And of course, you viewer are you. Today is Wednesday, aka Odin's Day, aka Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023. Wow, so tomorrow's going to be 3-2-3-2-3. That's going to be interesting. So,
Yep.
I always love it when dates are fun like that. So, wow, it's already been 3 years. March 20th, 4/20/2020, when I had that 1,000 milligram brownie. Man, it's already been 3 years since that. Holy crap, dude. Anyway, starting us off with history today, in the year 238, we have Gordian I and his son Gordian II were proclaimed Roman Emperor. Okay, I guess co-emperors or something? That's been a thing. That's interesting. Gordian I and the second. Here we got some Black Death history here. In 1349, townspeople of Fulda, Germany, massacred the Jews, blaming them for the Black Death. Yeah?
That's old Germany for you.
Yeah, well, it wasn't just Germany. It was all over Europe. They were blaming the Jews for the outbreak of the bubonic plague. So, the Jews have been getting the shit end of the stick throughout all of history, but not every ass-kicking just falls out of the sky, like, over 200 some odd countries kick them out. I really doubt all of them just did it just because. So, takes two to tango, takes one to start, as I always say. But we got some French history here. 1594, French King Henry IV festival in Paris. Okay. And 1621, Dutch jurist Hugo Grotius escaped in a book chest from Loevestein Castle in the Netherlands. Huh.
Congratulations. You escaped.
Yeah, I mean, the old, escape prison through the laundry trick, except he curled up in a chest for books, and then I guess just got shipped out.
I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, it's like the reverse form of a Trojan horse,
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, 1622, we got the first Native American, specifically the Powhatan tribe, massacre of Europeans in Jamestown, Virginia, killing 347. Well, maybe we should get off their land. How about that for a concept?
The way I look at it, it's always a two-way street.
Yeah, well, I mean, they massacred, but, we were on their land, and we probably fired the first shot. We are the invasion force. Well, we were back then. So. But 8 years later, in 1630, we had got the first colonial legislation prohibiting gambling was enacted, specifically in Boston, Massachusetts. So no gambling in Boston.
No wonder the Tea Party was invented. It wasn't tea, it was the gambling.
Ah, yes. 1765, the Stamp Act was passed. This was the first direct British tax on American colonists, organized by Prime Minister George Grenville. I hope... What?
I was going to say thank you for the invitation. I'd rather not.
Yeah, no, I hope they strung him up by his thumbs. So.
By his thumbs?
Yes.
I was hoping to just cut off both their hands.
No.
Back in the day.
No, see, that's a quick sudden pain. What you gotta do is you string them up by the thumbs, you just let them hang there by their thumbs, and it's just, it's a constant pain, You cut somebody's hand off, yeah, that's it, said and done, You want to string it along,
Well, I wouldn't say that, because the simple fact is they didn't really have... I mean, unless they got the guy really, really drunk. They didn't have painkillers back in the day.
Oh, no. I want this guy tortured because he introduced tax on the colonies, but then again, if it wasn't for him, we probably wouldn't be our own nation. So, I guess there is a silver lining to every black cloud, But anyway, let's move on up to 1778. Captain James Cook sighted Cape Flattery, which is now in Washington State. All right. Been speaking a lot about James Cook the past couple of days, discovering this, discovering that, first to see this, all that stuff. So, Didn't James Cook meet a horrible demise? Yeah, he got murdered by a bunch of Hawaiians. That's right. So, like, you know you're bad when a nation of people, like, stereotypically, like, peaceful and, just laid back, murder you in a violent uproar.
1799.
We'll get there. 1782, Pope Pius the Sixth arrived in Vienna to meet with Holy Roman Emperor Joseph II to address his ecclesiastical reforms. Huh.
But it said that he was killed 1799.
Oh, James Cook? Yeah. Yeah, 1799, at the age of 50. Yeah.
I thought we didn't try to go there until the mid 1800s.
No, well, we were exploring and stuff, and we discovered it, but, yeah, the 1800s is when, the states, started, like, lustfully looking at the islands, being like, ooh, pork chops, So, anyway, we covered that one. Then we got 1784, the Emerald Buddha was moved with great ceremony to its current place in Wat Para Kyu, or Phra Kyu, Thailand. Alright. The Emerald Buddha. Yeah, fancy. In 1790, Thomas Jefferson became the first U.S. Secretary of State under President Washington. Ah, good old Thomas Jefferson, who later became the third president. So.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot of laundry.
Yeah, it is. Mr. Sohan, welcome to the show. How you doing today?
Okay.
All right. While you're getting your stuff all set up and ready, I'm going to move on up to 1794 here. I don't know why this is not highlighted, but then again, this is a leftist source, and for whatever reason, they have an agenda that's quite contradictory to what themselves want to do. But 1794, Congress bans U.S. vessels from supplying slaves to other countries. Like, good. But that can also be a bad thing, because like now it's like all of the supply is only coming to us, so people could go by that angle. But at the same time, we're not supplying other nations, so at least, we're keeping the evil to our own shores, so there's that. But,
we have to slow roll it.
Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Sohan, we are now in 1832, although 1829 looks interesting as well.
Okay, 1829. The three protecting powers, Britain, France, and Russia, established the border of Greece.
Huh. That's interesting how other nations, can dictate, smaller nations like that. It's like, oh, this is gonna be your border. Okay. Like, we're 1,000 miles away from you, but all right.
Also, 1832, British Parliament led by Charles Grey passes Reform Act, introducing wide-ranging changes to the electoral system of England and Wales, increasing electorate from about 500,000 voters to 813,000.
Ah. So, more voters, more problems, but yeah. 1841 and 61. Huh.
Sure. 1841, the method of Achilles starch extraction is patented by the U.S. by Orlando Jones, which is later applied to cornstarch.
Yeah, I think this is the invention of cornstarch. Or a method of making cornstarch.
You can use cornstarch to help with your rashes.
You can also use aloe to help with, like, burns and, cuts and such. Aloe vera.
Yep.
Yeah.
1961, right?
1861, yeah.
Okay, 1861. First U.S. nursing school chartered.
Nice. So teaching people how to assist doctors and such, that's, highly required.
Oh, I want to do 1865.
All right.
1865, Wilson Raid. 13,480 cavalry troops led by Union General James H. Wilson destroys most of Confederate Alabama and Georgia's arms manufacturing and rail capabilities. Raid lasts through mid-April.
Wow. That's a devastating blow right there. Holy cow, dude.
I was about to say Albania.
Albania? Yeah, because we all know
Yeah.
Albania helped the South in the Civil War. Yeah. Those darn Albanians. They just always getting into everybody's business. Speaking of getting into business and such, 1872, Illinois became the first state to require sexual equality in employment. What a concept, you know? All the way back in 1872, huh? Oh. Then, this is, wow, I didn't even know this happened. 1903, Niagara Falls ran out of water due to a drought. What? Niagara Falls without water. Niagara Falls without water. Let's see what that looks like. Images. It's just a giant cliff. Okay.
Now you can walk to Canada.
Yeah. And you know what?
Or like scale it.
It probably would be safer to go over a barrel in that way as well, because, you know, now you don't have the water pushing down on you and keeping you submerged. You know, all you need to do is worry about the sudden stop of falling, you know, at the end of the cliff. But yeah.
Hey, there's water there. There you lied.
In 1903 as well, U.S. Anthracite Coal Commission, set up by President Theodore Roosevelt, submitted its recommendations for shorter hours, a 10% wage increase, and an open shop. Essentially, like, I believe that has to do with the company store. Back in those days, well, in today's world, it's making a comeback in a bad way. I don't think it could make a comeback in a good way, but essentially all the workers, they bought all of their supplies, their food, you know, their bedding, their soaps, you know, their living things, from a store owned by the company they work for. So essentially they're giving the money that they earned right back to the same company, and just, you know, it's communism with extra steps when you think about it. So
Now that's bullets.
But then we got the assassination of Song Jiaoren. I believe it's back to you, Mr. Sohan.
Which one? What year?
In 1913.
1913. Song Jiaoren, leader of the Chinese Kuomintang Party, shot at Shanghai railway station. That's 2 days later, though orchestrated by Kuomintang President Yan Shikai.
Huh. All right. Not good.
He looked like an asshole.
Huh.
No. He looked like he just sneezed and don't know if he shitted or not.
Huh. Well, hey, 1917, that's major.
Yeah. 1917, the United States, USA is the first nation to recognize the new government of Russia.
Oh my goodness. That is the most ironic thing I've ever read. Because for all of, the past 50 some odd years we've been fighting communism, we're the first ones who recognized it. What the hell? Oh my god.
We like communism, but we don't support it.
Yeah, no, we like communism when it's in China making shoes, you know, but, you know, when it's in our government, oh, no.
And Venezuela.
Yeah.
Making shit also. And Honduras and,
Yep. Vietnam.
Have you?
yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say that because thanks to Vietnam, we had the Yellow Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever wondered if the Chinese has the good Chinese products and they just send the rest of the world their crap?
I don't think they're capable of building anything actually good. So.
Hey, they make good gunpowder.
They did. They invented it. So.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah, once again, thank you, China, for inventing a way for people to kill each other more efficiently. What a great contribution to human society. Oh, what a wonderful people. Uh-huh. Anyway, 1928, Mr. Sohan.
There you go. Fuck, finally back. But no vocals.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he disappeared.
Yes, he did. 1928, Noel Coward's musical This Year of Grace premiered in London. All right.
When did Hitler get in power?
1932, 33, somewhere in there. Um, oh, hey, welcome back, Sohen. Let's check. When did Hitler rise to power? 30th of January, 33. After he convinced Hindenburg to like make him Chancellor of Germany. So, or no, not Hindenburg, Wilhelm. When he convinced Wilhelm II, actually no, Wilhelm II. No, he left. I don't know. We covered it not too long ago, but my brain's not working right now. Anyway,
Understandable.
speaking of 1933, FDR signed the Colin-Harrison Act legalizing the sale of beer and wine with up to 3.2% alcohol. All right, this is just after the repeal of Prohibition.
Prohibition.
Yep. We also have the great Ziegfeld premieres. Mr. Sohen, now that you're back, let's get back to you.
1936, The Great Ziegfeld, directed by Robert Z. Leonard, starring William Powell and Louise Rayner. Premieres in Los Angeles, Best Picture, 1937.
Huh. Cool.
Okay. Can you hear me still?
Yep.
Good. Also, 1941, James Stewart is inducted into the Army, becoming the first major American movie star to wear a military uniform in World War II.
All right. Another, known person. I don't know the guy, but another famous person serving. Elvis Presley served.
Okay.
Various other people in their stardom have served. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I found out why I was going to make a joke. It wasn't Hitler, it was the Great Depression that started in 1928.
No, the Depression, 1929, I think. When
1928.
when did the Great Depression start? 1929, August of 1929.
Well, according to this, it's 1928.
According to Google, which don't view Google as like the end all be all form of source of knowledge, but yeah, it said here 1929 through 1939.
Well, according to Google, the acting CEO was Nate Higgers.
What?
At one point, someone changed it to the acting CEO was Nate Higgers.
Oh my God! Really? Wow.
Oh my lord.
Well, anyway, let's move on up to 1956. Musical Mr. Wonderful with Sammy Davis Jr. and father Sammy Davis Sr. opened at Broadway Theater in New York City for 383 performances. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Ah, there's Elvis.
Ah, yeah, speaking of Elvis, yeah. 1957, I'm All Shook Up, a single by Elvis was released.
Why do you use Fat Elvis picture?
Fat Elvis. Hold on a second. Let's see here. Fat
Yeah.
Elvis.
That's Fat Elvis.
Ah. They call that fat?
I'm bad at that. I mean, nothing.
Oh.
Well, it's not Fat Elvis. That's out of shape Elvis.
Oh my God. It's Fat Trump Elvis. What the hell? Jesus.
Who thinks of this crap?
People. Anyway, 1958, 20th NCAA Men's Basketball Championship. Kentucky defeated Seattle 84-72. Seattle's future Hall of Fame small forward Elgin Baylor was named tournament most outstanding player. All right. And then Mr. Sowen gets an event of interest here.
What's the bet that California had a bunch of all their team was white people, and the only reason why Kentucky won, they had the one black person.
Oh, what?
So 1958, under pressure, King Saud appoints Faisal Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia.
Huh. All right.
And 1960, first patent for laser granted to Arthur Shallow, and Charles Towns.
Ooh, lasers.
In 1962, musical I Can't Get It For You Wholesale, starring Barbara Streisand in her Broadway debut, opens at Shubert Theater, New York City, runs for 300 performances. I love how it's I Can't Get It For You Wholesale, and it's a Jewish woman.
Oh god. I don't even know how to reply to that. This show is gonna get so canceled so hard. Like I'm doing everything in my power to keep this afloat. Oh my god.
Okay, 1962. I mean, 19, yeah. No, let's see what's in 1962.
Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, well, we just covered that.
Okay, 1963. The Beatles released their first album, Please, Please Me.
Huh.
Okay,
Why is that not highlighted?
and please you for what? What are you? Would you want?
I don't know. Maybe he's begging somebody to be his girlfriend. Like, please, please, choose me. You know, like, I don't know.
And then you're talking, oh no, that
Yeah.
motherfucker's sitting.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on up to 1965, Nicolae Ceausescu was elected General Secretary of the Romanian Communist Party. Oh, he later became dictator of Romania. Dang. They had to use such a pleasant picture for him. He looked so young and innocent. So,
Well, yeah, that's how they look. They
Yeah.
become monsters.
yeah. Actually, I saw a meme recently where somebody, apparently unbeknownst to them, like, posted a picture of young Joseph Stalin, and she's all like, oh, this person is so hot, blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh, wait till you hear about what he did when he got older. Whoops. Oh, we lost G. So, anyway, moving on up to 1967, Muhammad Ali knocks out Zora Foley in 7 for heavyweight boxing title. All right.
He's too fast and he's too pretty.
Yep. In 1969, Ethiopian double Olympic marathon gold medalist Abibi Bikila, at the age of 36, was paralyzed in an auto accident near Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. He regained upper body mobility but never walked again. Didn't we
That's
speak
tragic.
about that yesterday, or we spoke about some other guy?
We talked about some other guy.
Yeah, that's weird.
How
Though,
about that-
back to back.
About that spine. No, it was a woman. Her spine got injured.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. She when a truck hit her bus or something. Yeah.
Yep.
That sucks. Back to you, Mr. Sohan.
Sure. 1971, 6th Academy of Country Music Awards. Merle Haggard and Lynn Anderson win.
Huh.
And 1972, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar named NBA's MVP.
What 1972? The one right above it, actually.
1972, in Eisenstadt versus Barrett, the U.S. Supreme Court rules unmarried people have the same right to contraception as married people.
You know, whereas I agree with that, at the same time, like, socially, you know, people should be a lot more prudent, you know? Like, we have such a major hookup culture now, like, what's supposed to be something cherished and, you know, like, you know, is just turning into something people just throw away, you know, every night, which is intercourse, you know? It's supposed to be an act of love, not just getting your rocks off. But the stepping stones, you know, this is, you know, the slippery slope. You know, you make things legal for people and they take advantage and everything just gets worse and worse and worse. So, once again, the government coming in and dictating, you know, how society should conduct itself rather than society figuring it out themselves. So, not good. Anyway, that's my rant about that. Do you want to take this other 1972 here?
Yeah, also in 1972, or is it?
An event of interest?
Oh yeah, in the event of interest, U.S. Congress approves the Equal Rights Amendment, still not ratified.
I think this is a flat-out lie. Like, there's no way it'd still not be ratified, especially after everything that's happened. I think this is a made-up article in history from our leftist history source. So, I don't know. Anyway, this is not good. 1975, a fire at the Browns Ferry nuclear power plant in Decatur, Alabama, caused dangerous lowering of cooling water levels. Ooh, that's worried. That's worrisome right there.
Yep.
Then we also have another event of interest here. In 1977, Indira Gandhi resigned as Prime Minister of India. Huh. And 1978, Robert Frost Plaza at California Drum and Market, San Francisco, was dedicated. Okay.
Oh. Ow.
You alright?
That's some. Yeah. Since back. Getting old here.
Well, stop getting old.
I wish.
Just stop aging.
Okay, did you do 1978? This is some crazy shit.
1978, the one
Carl.
oh, go for it.
1978, Carl the Great Walenda. German acrobat defying Walenda's dash after falling off the tightrope between two hotels in San Juan, Puerto Rico at 73.
Oh,
Damn.
weren't they a family of acrobats? The Walandas?
Yeah.
Oh man. So I guess that was his dad.
I'm guessing that's where they got the Flying Graysons from.
Yeah. That's tragic though. Man.
It is. At 73 though.
Yeah. What the hell is he doing that at 73? That's a little crazy. But welcome back to the show, G.
Hello there. I just found out my dad went back to jail
Oh no.
an hour ago.
Well, that sucks.
I'll be right back. I just got off the phone with my brother.
Alright, well take your time, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Mr. Soen, you want to take this NHL record here? Soen? Okay, well, I guess, technical difficulties. 1984, Islander Brian Trottier tied NHL record, scored 5 seconds into game. Wow. Oh, I see someone's light lighting up and I don't hear him.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Oh wow, this other 1984. Teachers at the McMartin Preschool in Manhattan Beach, California, were charged with satanic ritual abuse of the children in the school. The charges were later dropped as completely unfounded. I have a feeling that they were real. With how things are going today, I would not be surprised if that was actually happening. So, Mr. Soen, you want to take this boxing title fight in '86?
Yes. In 1986, Jamaican boxer Trevor Berbick upset Pinklon Thomas in unanimous decision in Las Vegas to win WBC heavyweight title.
Alright. I like that picture. He's an action man, you know?
Mm-hmm. Also, 1988, U.S. Congress authorized President Reagan veto of sweeping civil rights bill.
Huh. Sweeping Civil Rights Bill, 1988. Let me look at that. Like, what exactly did that entail?
Say, it is dusty. We have to sweep it.
Huh.
It's not what it's supposed to do. He's all, going in the head.
Yeah. I'm gonna get all Mr. Clean up in here. The Civil Rights Restoration Act of 1987, or Grove City Bill, is a United States legislative act that specified that entities receiving federal funds must comply with civil rights legislation in all of their operations, not just the program or activity that received the funding. So, I agree. You're getting money, you gotta disclose everything that money is going to. So, I'm looking at you, tax man, taking my money, putting into black, research projects, like, back alley deals, sending it to Israel for whatever reason. So, 89?
Here.
Do you want to take 89 here?
Yeah, 1989. Clint Malarchuk of the Buffalo Sabres suffers a near-fatal injury when another player accidentally slits his throat.
Holy crap! That has to be ice hockey. Buffalo Sabres? Are they ice
Yep,
hockey?
yeah, it's ice hockey.
Okay, and this is like man, dude, like did you see that that more recent clip like from I don't know, like 10, 15 years ago? That goalie who got an ice skate across his throat and just started pouring blood on the ice, and but he survived thankfully. But that was nuts.
Also, in 1989, Pete Rozelle announced his retirement as NFL commissioner after 29 years.
Woo, that's a long time to have a job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1992, Herb Gardner stage drama Conversations with My Father starring Judd Hirsch and Tony Shalhoub opens at Royal Theater in New York City, runs for 462 performances and a Tony Award for Hirsch.
All right.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. 1993, Andre the Giant inducted into inaugural WWE Hall of Fame. It's announced no ceremony takes place as he's indicted posthumously.
Inducted, not indicted.
Yeah,
uh,
inducted.
yeah. Oh man. Rest in peace, Andre the Giant. You were great. Even though he was French, but we'll overlook that little, faux pas there.
Hey, there was no surrendering with him.
No. He's not a white flag guy. While that was happening in 1993 as well, Intel introduced the Pentium processor 80586, 64 bits, 60 megahertz, 100 plus MIPS, whatever that is. So, okay, cool, computer stuff. 1994, Not a Moment Too Soon, second studio album by Tim McGraw was released, later to receive the Billboard Album of the Year in 1994. Alright. Wow. 1994 as well, Dutch ambassador to the U.S. christens a new tulip, the Hillary Clinton. What? There's a flower named after that psychopath? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. That's...
It's praise it in your face and you die.
Yeah. I guess that's what the Joker has on his lapel. Hillary Clinton. Then you get a music finale here.
Yes, 1997, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Don Black, and Christopher Hampton's musical Sunset Boulevard, based on the film starring Glenn Close at Minoff's New York City after 977 performances and 7 Tony Awards.
Wow. Nice. Ooh.
Yep. Ooh. 2004, Ahmed Yassin, co-founder and leader of the Palestine Sunni Islamist military group Hamas, and bodyguards killed in the Gaza Strip by Israeli Air Force. AH-64 Apache fired Hellfire missiles.
Dang, they got missiled. But I want to take a step back real quick. The 1997, just after the highlighted one, that's an eyebrow raiser right there.
Ladies figure skating championship in okay.
Above
1997, Haley comet Haley Bob closest approach to Earth. 1,315 AU.
Yeah, 1.315 AU, which is astronomical units. One astronomical unit is the distance from the Earth to the Sun, or the Sun to the Earth, depending on which perspective you want to use. But it's the same distance. So essentially, it was like 31% of the distance between the Earth and the Sun close to us. So it was close. Comet Haley Bob. So I find that interesting.
I don't know why I did. It's a song in my head.
Ah.
Okay, also scroll down. Okay, 2006, 3 Christian peacemaker teams hostage are freed by British forces in Baghdad after 118 days captivity and the death of their colleague, American Tom Fox.
Oh man. Well, at least they were freed, but man,
Yeah,
hostage situations are never good.
never.
Oh. And then we're going to move on up to 2010. This is a bit of a sad thing here. NASA's rover Spirit got caught in a sand trap on Mars and ceased communications with Earth. So, didn't we get that started back up again, or was that something else?
Don't. I think that was Spirit.
Okay. Because, like, we've had that with various things, like, satellites, probes, rovers, various, communications get ceased or something, and we somehow managed to reallocate communications with them and continue on the mission, but still, yeah. Anyway, 1 year later, 2011, Lawrence Taylor pled guilty for misdemeanors of sexual misconduct and was sentenced to 6 years probation. Wow. Not even put in jail. Huh.
Oh yeah, fun fact. He had a wrestling match at WrestleMania against Bam Bam Bigelow.
Huh. 2013, U.S. rock band My Chemical Romance announced their breakup.
Sad day in history for emos out there. I know I was one of them. I did not like that breakup, but they're supposed to be doing a reunion soon.
Huh.
Because the lead singer was a big fan of the Smashing Pumpkins, and at one point they did break up for a long period of time, Smashing Pumpkins, and got back years later.
So there's still hope for future emos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
2017, the Tomb of Jesus reopened after restoration in Jerusalem.
And let's see what else. Okay, I got one. I got some.
All right.
2016, suicide bombings at Brussels Zaventem Airport and Malbec metro station leaves around 28 victims dead and 206 injured. ISIS claims responsibility.
Aye.
Yeah.
We all know ISIS stands for Israeli Secret Intelligence Service. So.
Also, 2017, the Tomb of Jesus reopens after restoration in Jerusalem.
Yeah. That makes me wonder, like, what did they go in and alter? What did they take away? What did they destroy?
Hey, it'd be funny if they'll open it and you hear in the like deep down there, turn that damn light off.
No. They open it. They just hear, "Who's in my swamp?"
Nah, you hear no. I got a better one. You're shut the fucking door.
Anyway, let's move on up to 2018 here.
2018, U.S. President Donald Trump imposed a $60 billion worth of tariffs on Chinese imports. Yeah, I remember all of that.
Yeah. Didn't Brandon, revoke all of that?
Yep. I'll be right back.
All right. 2020, Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei refused U.S. COVID-19 help, refers to conspiracy theory that it was manufactured by the U.S. Well, we had a part in it, although China was the main thing, but we funded it and all that stuff. And Fauci has, big, part in all of that, and so does Bill Gates and all that stuff, that's obvious. But anyway, we're going to move on up to 2022. Just last year, Canadian Prime Minister Fidel Jr., his Liberal Party reached a deal with opposition New Democratic Party to stay in power until 2025. Wonderful. So, and this concerns the hell out of me. 2022, microplastics found in human blood for first time through new research conducted at Verige Universiteit Amsterdam in the Netherlands. This is why I don't eat seafood anymore. This microplastics, and I'm not talking about those little tiny beads. I'm talking about very, very small. It's called microplastic because they're microscopic. And a lot of them now are small enough to pass through the blood-brain barrier, which means a lot of people out there are starting to get plastic on their brain, and that explains why so many people are just so stupid these days anymore. So, but anyway, before we move on to the person desk audience, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything you wish we had elaborated more about? Anything you would have liked to say had you been here? Start a dialogue down in the comment section. We do interact. I know it's surprising, a content creator actually talking to his audience. What a concept, but we do it. So anyway, jumping on up. Sorry.
Yep, we do it a lot. We talk See ya.
Yes. Yep. Anyway, jumping on up into bursts, do you want to start us off in 841 here?
841 Bernard Plato Pioza, Count of Arrogate.
All right. Ooh.
Ooh. Come on. Throw 'em. Ooh. 1797. Wilhelm I, King of Prussia, 1861, 1888. And the first German Emperor, 1871, 1888. Born in Berlin, Kingdom of Prussia, Holy Roman Empire.
Wow. Wow. And, like, I'm saying wow because it was the Holy Roman Empire, and then that went smaller and became the Byzantine Empire, and then well, the Byzantine were their own thing. The Byzantine formed into the Ottomans, and then which became Turkey. Man, dude, it's always like it's borderline mind blowing for me. Like when I just look at the maps and like what things used to be, what things are. Living, well, not living anymore today. He died in 1888, but still, like, yeah. Anyway, the next year or the next 2 years later, 1799. That's this is remarkable here.
1789?
Yeah, 1799.
Okay. 1799. Joseph Saxon, American inventor, watchmaker, and photographer. First daguerreotype in U.S. Born in Huntington, Pennsylvania.
What is that? Daguerreotype is a direct positive process creating a highly detailed image on a sheet of copper plated with a thin coat of silver throughout the use of a name. So photography.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna add that to the underbar, the description. So after the show. But we got another one here right before that. 1799 as well. Friedrich William Argelander was a German astronomer, cataloged 324,188 stars. Born in Memel, Kingdom of Prussia, died in 1875. Could you imagine, like, documenting all of those, or cataloging all of those stars? 324,188. That is insane. Like, you have to be cataloging multiple stars every day for your whole life to reach that. That is a lot. So... but moving on up, we got Robert A. Millikan, 1868, a U.S. physicist, photoelectric effect, Nobel 1923, born in Morrison, Illinois. What is that? Photoelectric effect. Let's take a look at that here real quick. A phenomenon in which electrically charged particles are released from or within a material when it absorbs electromagnetic radiation. The effect is often defined as the ejection of electrons from a metal plate when light falls on it. Interesting. So I'm going to add that in the underbar of the description as well. Post-show, of course, because I don't know how to do it live anymore. Then we also have Emilio Aguinaldo, 1869, was the first president of the Philippines, serving from 1899 through 1901. Born in Cavite, Philippines. All right.
Ooh, I got one.
All right.
I got some. 1887, Chico Marx, Leonard Marx, American comedian, the Marx Brothers, born in New York City, New York.
Huh. Oh, 1896.
Yeah, he's not short, he's long. Chinese Communist Revolutionary Marshal of the People Liberation Army, born in Shanghai, Hunan, China.
Man, what a way to break the stereotype. He long. Oh my goodness.
And scrolling down, it's to a lot of
scrolling.
There we go. 1930, Stephen Sondheim, American Tony Award and Pulitzer Prize winning composer and lyricist. West Side Story, Sunday in the Park with George. A funny thing happened on the way to the forum. and Gypsy, born in New York City, New York.
Yeah, we've spoken about this guy quite often. Steven Sondheim. Well, happy birthday to him. So. Oh, man.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Isn't it your turn? You have one more.
Okay. In 1931, we have William Shatner, Canadian author, director, and actor, Star Trek. T.J. Hooker, born in Montreal, Quebec.
Captain's log. Stardate 7/4/21/83. Today we fought the Borg and we lost.
When they didn't fight the Borg, they had issues with the Klingon and the Vulcans, but not the Klingon.
Not the Borg.
We're not. Yeah. Oh, also Stardate 76.01. Today I trusted a fart. Bad call.
Anyway, we got James Patterson, born on this date in 1947. He is 76 today. Happy birthday. He's a U.S. author. Alex Cross, witch and wizard, born in Newborough, New York. And Andrew Lloyd Webber, we spoke about him earlier. 1948, a British theatrical composer, Jesus Christ Superstar. Oh, hey, I've seen that on skates, at least. Phantom of the Opera, and Cats, born in London, England. I wonder if he feels jellicle today. So happy birthday, 75. 3 quarters, man. You know, one more coin and you'll be $1. We got Reese Witherspoon, 1976, a U.S. actor in Pleasantville, Legally Blonde, and Sweet Home Alabama. Born in New Orleans, Louisiana. She's 47 today. All right.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Also, 1982, we have Constance Wu.
Hey, that rhymed.
Yep, Taiwanese American actress fresh off the boat, born in Richmond, Virginia.
Huh. A fob. Fresh off the boat.
Yep. Also, 1989, we have J.J. Watt, an American NFL player, Houston Texans, born in Waukesha, Wisconsin.
Oh, I know someone who was born in Wisconsin.
Yeah. And
Ooh.
in the future, we have in 2233, Captain James T. Kirk, science fiction captain of the USS Enterprise, Star Trek.
So yeah, I wonder if well, they must have done that on purpose because he was born in what, 1933?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 300 years after his actual birth. Yeah. No, he was born in 1931. What the hell? Okay.
Well,
So 302 years after the birth of the actor who plays him, James Tiberius Kirk is born in the future. So, huh. Anyway, we're going to move on up into deaths. Starting us off in 1322, we have Thomas, 2nd Earl of Lancaster, was an English politician, born in 1278. We also have Jonathan Edwards, 1758, a U.S. Christian preacher, philosopher, and theologian, original sin, dies at 54. Yeah, he looks like a pastor. We also have Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, 1832, German writer and social philosopher, Faust, died at 82. Dang.
oh, it's a huge scroll.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, here we go. Oh, man. Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah. 2001, we have William Hanna, American animator, Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo, and founder of Studio Hanna-Barbera, dies at 90.
Yeah, but it has to be a co-founder because... Oh, well,
Yeah.
no, he is the primary fan, Hanna-Barbera. So, yeah, he is the first name. So, whoever Barbara is, this is the other guy. So, Barbera, Barbara.
Yep.
Ooh.
Barbera.
Uno mas.
I'm looking. Okay. 2001. No, not 2001. 2021, we have Ergen Baylor, American Basketball Hall of Fame, small forward, 11 NBA All-Star, NBA All-Star Game MVP, 1959, Minneapolis and / LA Lakers, dies at 86.
Wow, so he played for the Lakers when they were still out in Minneapolis when they, the actual original Lakers, and then when they moved out here to LA, he went with them. You know, of course. You know, but that's cool. You know. Anyway, that shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar of the description for any links you may find interesting, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition, which in itself concludes
Gohan TV from Twitch.
Yes. For your dose of Past Events Daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific Time, which is 11 Mountain.
12 Central.
And 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For all of you and all of us, I am Eo Xander. Sohan? Hello? Okay, well, we have Sohan, and earlier in the show we had G in the live studio audience, and for some flavor commentary. And of course, you viewer are you, and until you catch us tomorrow, don't forget to look right and left at every... Oh, I did that wrong. Right and left at every intersection.